Happy Friday. Happy Venus Day. Woo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cards already trying to jump out and I'm already fumbling my words. So we are here for a Venus Day reading. If my content, if these messages uplift, support, aid, guide, or encourage you in any way, you can support me by sending tips, booking a reading with me, or by making sure that you follow me so that my messages can more appropriately align with you and so that they can reach other folks who might be needing them. Okay. All right, so we have the wheel. The wheel has been coming up so much recently. And no, I'm working. But thank you. I'll come sit with you when I'm done.
I promise I'm not trolling you.
You promise you're not trolling me?
Yeah.
Good.
Lying down on the pillow.
The wheel has been coming up a lot in these readings, and this is a very good sign, but it is also the sign as a reminder of the potency of our free will. The decisions that we take, the thoughts that we think, the media and the foods that we digest, the things that internally happen within us are going to happen externally, okay? Not the other way around. So that means you have to start off on a solid space. You have to start off from that positive place. You have to start off and know that things are going to be working out in your favor because things are always shifting, okay? So harness that energy to work in your favor. Prayer, meditation, routine, whatever it may be, do it. Some of you, dancing is relevant here. 10 of Swords. So there is something here where it's like there's some healing that needs to happen for you, and some of that healing happens because it's like experiences that have knocked you down or harmed you, you're able to transmute and you're able to get up and turn that energy into something different. For some of you, this is connected to love or like karmic love or love cycles. Yeah. We have the Four of Swords coming out next. And so it's really important that you rest at this time. You don't try to push yourself. Yeah, okay, whoa, big message coming through. It's like some of you are trying to like play tough guy. And it's like, you know how if you have coronavirus and you push yourself, you make it so much worse. But if you rest, then your body can heal a bit better. There are some of you where there's things that you're integrating. There's experiences that are just healing. But there's something very specifically about you needing to rest. And the more you try to like agitate this or like work through it, the more like inflamed and furious your some of you, maybe your skin is breaking out, but your immune system is not going to respond well to that. So make sure that you're taking the time to rest, okay? To rest and to integrate, okay? Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles here. So there's something that's happening where there's like an expanse that has to happen in terms of how you connect with your body and how you connect with money. We have the King of Swords. So today's message is very much about speaking your truth, about finding the way to take those poisons that have been shot at you and turn them into power. And for some of you, I'm being really reminded to talk about poison specifically. So some of you really, not to fearmonger, but make sure that you're watching what you eat and make sure that you're not just taking things like, just, you know, it's always a good time to prepare your own food, but now more than ever if you can do that. What do we have here? We have the Four of Cups. I need some clarity on that Four of Cups. And hold on, please. I need some clarity on that Four of Cups. Some of you, it's like you just need to be like, it's kind of like the more that you rest, the better that you can show up. And so, you know, it's important to do that. And I understand that where productivity is tied to Like, there's an energy of belligerence here. Like, don't fight it. Like, surrender to the changes that are happening. The Two of Pentacles is a clarifying card for that Four of Cups. So there could be something that you're balancing here, but this can also be a kind of an indecision. I do feel like as you're learning to balance your energy differently, as you're getting new responsibilities, new opportunities, you're also gonna have new responsibilities. Your new responsibilities come with new responsibilities, so make sure that you're aware of that. Resting is going to help with that. Okay, so first we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands came out. Oh, I didn't post that. I did a poll last night and something happened with the video, but the first card was the Eight of Wands, and there's this energy here where there's like things that are happening. Some of you might be moving very quickly. Yeah, some of you might be moving. But things are going to happen quickly. That's why you're being given this time to rest. Because when these things happen and when these communications are incoming, what's going to happen is you're going to need to respond. There's not going to be time to like second guess things. Okay, thank you. We have the Three of Swords. For some of you, it's kind of like, okay, wow, powerful. You know how Taylor Swift, her first like albums were just like she was singing about the heartbreak and it catapulted her into like megastar category? For some of you, the heartbreaks that you've experienced, that's what it's going to do for you. It's going to catapult you. It's going to something also about Shea Butter Baby, that song. There's something where your experiences are a balm, are a medicine, are a instruction manual for others. So just, be still in that awareness. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, and there's so much work that you have done in your projects and in yourself and in your experience. So now it's the time to prepare for those projects to see the light of day. Like I just referenced Taylor Swift. Have you ever heard me talk about Taylor Swift before? That's big energy, okay? So don't hold yourself back. Rest. The Hierophant. Yeah, some of you're coming into a time where you're going to be signing some new kind of contracts, and you're going to be dealing with some kind of system of justice, and some of you are going to be understanding different experiences that tried to have you tied up, that can be connected to past love experiences. You're leaving all of this behind, and you're moving on to calmer waters. You are moving on to better days. But this is interesting. The deck is upside down. You have the Moon and the Queen of Swords. So there's an energy here where there's definitely like, this is gonna like be so funny, but there's definitely an older woman, somebody who's very like motivated, very physical, or very embodied in their masculine energy. There's an older woman who was heavily influencing your finances and relationships, and there's something where that's going to be revealed, and it's going to be, for some of you, it might be coming as a shock. For some of you, it's only coming as a confirmation. But this kind of awareness of this experience is going to give you kind of like a final key or kind of push to like when the boat gets pushed off the shore. For some of you, this is going to be like the final travel, stamp on your passport, the final thing that helps you to move on, because you can understand that there were people who you even thought like you were trying to help, and the entire time they were kind of like working against you. Okay, so your next card is the Hermit. Yeah, so this year is going to be very transformative for you. Like really, 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 really come back to this message and understand that this year is going to be a year of transformation to you, and a year where some of your teachings and some of your knowledge and some of the teachings that you have integrated, embodied, and experienced are ready to come out and blossom in a way to change the world. Okay? To change the world. There's an aspect of you that is a sage, a wise teacher, and it's not something that needs to be questioned or doubted or held back. It's just something you need to do. I'm seeing the image of the person who was like oh, that's not very demure, and how that person, just being themselves on a silly little video, changed their life and reached the world. That's gonna be you this year. So enjoy your rest, my friend. Enjoy your rest, my dear. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups, immediately followed by the King of Cups. So I do want you to be aware that, I do want you to be reminded that sometimes our emotions can cloud our judgment, and our emotions can almost be tried to be used against us. It's kind of like, if somebody's like a repeat offender, if somebody has hurt you so many times, and then they come back into your life and they're like, oh, but I've changed. It's like you have to allow yourself to, like, yes, be emotionally intelligent, but to not fall for the illusion of an energy of people or places who are not good for you. So your emotional intelligence has grown. You are showing up as this King of Cups energy, but you're always tested before you reach any coronation, right? Not even just spiritually, like physically. Like if you're going to win, a marathon, you have to train for it and be the strongest one. You're always tested before your coronation. So keep that in mind, and don't fall for the illusion of what is. Fall for what is, okay? You don't even have to fall. It's a trust fall. It's a surrender jump. It's a leap of faith. Why am I so good and so confusing at the English language at the same time? That's a topic for another day. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, but then you have the 7 of Swords. So you're a very abundant person, and you have a lot of like wealth, success, and legacy. I want you to understand that. But your finances are being blocked by something deceptive. There's somebody could have put spell work on you. Somebody could have impacted your flow of money, your confidence. Somebody could have stolen your damn bank card. But there's an energy here where a person is interrupting your Ace of Pentacles. And that's why we had the 7 of Cups and the King of Cups, because as soon as you can see that and see through that, it's like when you the person walking through the waterfall, but the waterfall is like a hologram, or the person has to jump off of the bridge and there's a bridge right under it, but that they couldn't see because it was an optical illusion. It's like for some of you, there's like trickery afoot that has to do with things that you should already understand based on the spiritual lessons that you have lived in this life. So if there's things that you're not sure of, then you need to go take a nap so you can wake up and be sure. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is so cute. Like, your guides really need you to know, like, we have the Lovers and we have the Tower. There is somebody who has been casting against your love life. There has been somebody that does not specifically want you to be fruitful in your romantic connections. And we're not going to get too much more into that because those are the cards that I have for this reading. But I might do another video follow-up to this later because this is so interesting. This energy is so toxic. This energy is like love, abundance, like destined, like beauty towards you. But then we have like the Law, the Hierophant, the High Priest. We have like the 7 of Cups. Like, you're leaving so much of this behind, okay? And, no. We're done. Okay, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Like and follow for more. I will be posting a short oracle video, and you can find me online. You can you can subscribe to the newsletter for weekly messages to your inbox. You'll get them there first. Written readings based on your sign. You can read those with any system and any placements that you usually check. Shout out to the family-owned business of me, an artist and a single mama. This is one of the many things I do. So thank you so much for being a supporter, for being here. You can also always send tips or donations to my Cash App and my Venmo, which are linked everywhere. And I will see you on the other side. Happy Venus Day. Happy Friday. Do something in the name of self-adornment today and self-devotion.